Hi guys, today I decided to make the video about polygamy. I made one video before. It was pretty important for me, and I saw like many people also interested in this topic, and I also got a few comments and decided to continue this topic because of these comments. And one man started to talk about the count of fornication and how polygamy could help with this part of our society life. As for me, I think that I'm not sure how to use this word and two words because I use translator for this. I first time found this word on English word. And as for me, I understand what is it about, and what I can say that in our life we get used to think like in our people it's as a resource for us, like in sexual life too, in all parts of our life. The people is resources for many people, and mostly people get used to this. As for me, I understand, yes, partly this is true, but I never use people for getting some stuff, money, help, anything else, some connections to get better job or something like this. I usually get used to think about people, who are they in general, good people, bad people. For me, I understand that there is no good, bad. Maybe society say what is good, what is bad, but in general, for me, some people are good, some people are not. For example, if you don't respect me, if you don't respect my time, if you deal and don't come, this is not good, and I can't respect such people. If you don't respect me, how I can respect you? Like something wrong with me in this way. So about fornication. As I think, yes, I know, and we all know that men like to have different women in sexual life, and women don't need it actually as much as I know. Between my friends, between people as I know, which I know, mostly they really want connection, they really want to have long-term relationship, but not like fast sex. But men's prefer this because they not really, I don't speak like all men's, but mostly men's prefer not deep connection. They prefer like having sex with different women, and even if they have some relationship, they also want sometimes something different, and they want another woman too. As we get used to this, but I also see some men who has this, needs, just because they don't have they don't enjoy their life, they don't have some energy, and they don't know how to spend it. For example, when a man has good relationship with his woman, he has kids, he has house, he has a good job, he always know where to spend his time, where to spend his energy, and he don't need it. Yes, sometimes he understand, I don't get something which important for me from this woman, for example, because yes, it's normal not to get everything from one person, but at the same time he he understand, I have like two things which I don't get from this woman. If it was very important, I think he wouldn't choose this woman. But this is not pretty important for him, these two things. At the same time, he get from her like 10 or 20, I don't know, like things which he really need, and they are more important than these two things. And the question is, are you ready to risk this and get only this from another woman, for example? Any smart man say no, smart, but if you think about by not the mind, by another stuff, for example hormones, he could risk. And many do this, and many think that this is normal. Actually, in Russia, what I see that many people, many women, like get used to stand a lot of stuff which is not good for them. I don't know, when someone hit them, when men only drink, don't work, and women take care about house. She work, she take care about kids, she also care about him, but he doing nothing. And some men in Russia think this is normal. Unfortunately, this is true for nowadays, and I would never be in such relationship, because I understand I deserve much more, and I don't need such men around me, near me. I don't care. But some women really think like better to have such men than don't have any. And this is the question, also big question about relationship. And I see that many women in Russia, they like don't feel themselves as a full person. They think like they are not complicated person if they don't have some relationship with the man. Like she think like she is useless. I don't think so, and I pretty good when I alone. I don't, I don't think every day I want relationship, I need some man. I don't have such need. I really love when I'm in relationship and when I meet some men which I really like. But at the same time, I understand I'm complicated person, and I'm interesting person, and I know that how much I can give to another person, I mean man or my friend, when I'm near to him or to her. I mean to her, to friend. And I understand that I can give a lot, but also if another person don't give me back a lot, and I understand that my needs in relationship don't cover, what for this relationship is. And this topic about polygamy, have the same question: what for this relationship, what you get from this relationship. For example, support, right? First, I think all connections, it's about to have exchange about something, like energy, mood, news, help, for example. But when you have polygamy, what do you have? Like connection about what? Friend? Okay, be friendship. But you have some romantic? Yes, I know that romantic some period will go on. It's normal, but actually it's not very normal. I mean, it's not normal actually, because if you are romantic, you need to create this romantic. I know that hormones, it does make a lot of stuff, and we change a lot when you have this, like we fall in love or something. We really change, and when it go down, like you losing your hormones level, so it become lower. You understand that you become your regular personality. You come back your regular personality, and you you become you. And if you wasn't romantic, you stop being romantic. It's okay. But what about romantic in relationship? Some people even don't need it. Some people need only to feel that someone is near, someone, when you come back to your house and you see that someone waiting for you, and someone prepared dinner, for example, for you after a hard day, or I don't know. You need to take document from some place and another person help you. It's small stuff. I don't mean like you have relationship just to get some help in the house or something. I just simple examples that these examples, these small parts create your relationship. And as much as you care about each other, and as much um, you cover needs of another person, then you have good relationship, because we all have needs. And if we cover these needs by another person in this relationship, and both of you enjoy it, and both of you calm and comfortable in this relationship, this is cool. In polygamy, I have a questions. I really want to understand what pluses from this. I understand pluses for the man, because he can have sex with different women, and I can understand it, but I actually don't understand what for you then you want relationship in general. We have it in different cultures, like without relationship, people having sex. It's also normal. But polygamy as a relationship, like, I don't understand. Even if we speak about Islamic religion, when you allowed it to have 2 or 3, 4, whatever wives, yes, in some Islamic cultures you have to have financial success, but at the same time you have to financially secure your wives, because in Islamic mostly wives don't work, only men work, so he need to care about this part, and he also need to take care about sexual life. And but as I know, in many Islamic religions, wife is not like the partner, she is more like service, and it's not like the partnership when you are going through your life, grow at the same time, and you are partners. So it's not like I need to be careful with the words when I speak about right now about religion, because I understand I don't want to hurt some people with this religion, but as I know that in such religion, woman is not at the same level as man. She's like under him, and she has to follow him, get his decision. They don't discuss, he decide about everything, and she's like, I wouldn't say that, I think you understood what I'm meaning, but it's some women really want such kind of relationship, and that's great if they get it and both of them are happy. But I know that in other religions it's not good. And if you speak about polygamy, where each of partners has their needs, his needs. I also know that in some countries, not pretty rich countries, man can get 2 women or 3 women, but he don't have financial secure, and he can't create financial, but financially he is not successful, and that's why he can't cover all costs, and at the same time he also expects a lot of from the woman, and she become more like service for him, and he like pay for this. For me, if these 2 partners is okay about this, that's cool. It's okay, and they can do whatever they want. But polygamy relationship for me have very very big questions. It's like as for me, this is choice without choice. I mean, you like choose to not choose, and as for me, this is like fake. Like you want to have relationship, but what for? To not be responsible for something, or what? How it works? Or it's open relationship when you can have sexual connection with another, but at the same time you have, for example, strong relationship with your woman or with your man, whatever. So for me, this is the question, like, what for to have such relationship? Right now I'm a single, and I understand that I don't want to jump from man to man, especially if I have someone special for me. And I understand nowadays we have so many stuff to have pretty good sexual life that we don't need another person. So what for you will risk by attitude to you by another person, by your partner, to have sex with another guy? I don't understand this, really. I really want to understand, but I don't. If we speak about how you feel about yourself when you see that many women want to be with you, yes, maybe it could work, but at the same time that means you are not self-confident enough, because you need someone outside to make you feel self-confident. Big question, why you don't feel self-confident by yourself, why you need another person to say that, to show this. So for me, I don't understand, really. I really want to understand, but I don't. And if we speak about men's, probably yes, but in such kind of men's, I don't see the man who deserves respect. Maybe, I mean, for me, man is someone who respects himself first, responsible for all what he do, for all his actions, for all his decisions. And in this way, in polygamy way, there is no decision, and how I can respect it? Like, you don't have no responsibilities, you don't choose one woman, it's okay. But if you like say, I choose you but I want to see another one, this is not choice. Actually, it's like you comfortable with this woman by she covers some your needs, but at the same time you want to see another woman. It's not the choice, as I think. If we speak about relationship in general, not in polygamy, yes, a lot of question right now in family institute as in general, because yes, we need to understand that probably our world changes so fast, and we changes so fast. I know in Russia we get used to say like people don't change. I disagree, because I see how much I changes during all this life. I disagree. I see how much I changes during all this life. I understand that. For me, this is so interesting to see how what person came to the Moscow like 2020, no, what person came to Moscow 12 years ago, and who I am right now. This is two different persons, and absolutely different people. And I disagree, because life changes so fast, and we changes so fast. Of course, if we choose some person 10 years ago, we can change in different ways, and we could understand that We don't fit each other because we change too much to each other, and we become two different persons. And this is okay if we decide to separate and find someone who will be much more um, for much more better for our new life. This is good, but at the same time I think that regular relationship, like monogamy relationship, it's more honest to each other, and you can give much more than polygamy gives. Nothing is, I think, only sexual life, and that's it, because you don't have connection. You can't expect from the person with whom you in polygamy relationship. It's like friends benefit, or how this phrase, tell me in comments please. Friends with benefits, I think this phrase, it's much more about this, and this is more honest. Like you have sex because you don't have partner, and you also the friends, but you don't expect nothing. But we all know that after friends with benefits, mostly people go in a relationship because they understand that if they're good in sex and if they are good as a friends, it's really good connection. I also understand that for me, I need also connection by my mind, by my soul, and by energetically, because if I don't have some connection with either the man on some of these levels, I understand that this relationship wouldn't be long. But some people has just sex and this is enough for them, and after that in some period they very surprised that their relationship don't work. They couldn't work only on sex is one part of our life. Yes, it's important part of our life, but it's not full. You need to cover many stuff. Some stuff will be covered by your friends, but some stuff you need to cover by your partner. And this is really cool when you fit to each other and you understand what you need first of all. And a successful relationship, it's they could be only when you understand what you need, because we know like psychology and how much people work right now with their traumas from childhood or from some parts of their lives. And we all understand that actually we need something uh, from the partner. We expect some stuff which we really was needed from our parents, for example. And if you work with psychology therapist, you understand that your partner shouldn't cover this part. He shouldn't say you this words. He shouldn't make such stuff. And this is really cool when you go when you work with this, and when you understand that it's not about partner. You shouldn't expect this from your partner. Okay, it was very somber, like many thoughts with from me about relationship, about polygamy. I understand that this is like mixed, big mix of words and thoughts. I hope I will check if it could be normal video, because I understand like I have too much thoughts about this. But yes, this topic for me very interesting, and I still don't understand how it could work in the way. Maybe for me actually I understand, because I also met some guys which I really like how he look, or and how he think, and everything perfect match. But in sex, oh my god, no, like absolutely no. And in this way, if we speak like to have this connection with him, for example, but have sex with someone else, I also understand he wouldn't get from me sexual connection, and it wouldn't be enough for him. If he will be okay to go to another person, is okay. But I think that it it wouldn't be a relationship actually without sex. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I want to have like perfect relationship and it doesn't exist in general. Tell me if you ever had such relationship when you have fully covered your needs, like sexual, mind, you had good talks, you had harmony connection, and it was like perfect. You had everything, but something happened. What happened? Tell me.